Right, so today we are making coconut oil and we're chopping it up real cool. Chopping it up fine so we can fit it in the blender. Makes it easier to blend. You don't have all that stuff going on. You know. Blend it out real smooth, then we put it in one container, so then afterwards we take it outside to cook it. Coconut.
Because it's too thick right now.
It's super thick.
It's super thick. So what we're going to do is let it boil down to the bottom. Then we can see some oil.
Alright.
I broke up your wood then. It's a vibes. Broke them up to keep the fire ablaze. We are fire people. Fire. Anybody wants some mushrooms to eat, you can. So in Ghana, right, when you go to the market, you find little mushrooms like these, similar to these that they sell in the market. You just go buy some, chop that up in your stew, quick time. If I'm right, it's the same mushroom. But we're not chances. We'll go to the shops and be on the safe side. That looks like it's enough wood, so I'll leave that there. We'll roast some mushrooms and, we'll roast some mushrooms and give some fragrance to the air. Coconuts. It's a lot of work in coconuts. You gotta have this and this. But don't worry, the coconut gives you this and this at the same time. Because you gotta drink lots of them. When they drop and break, you gotta drink them. You wake up early at sunrise, you gotta chop one. Before bed, you gotta chop one. You're gonna go see the ladies, you gotta chop two to make sure you. So you stay hydrated, it keeps you hydrated, so you already got that. And then you gotta climb the tree, so like you get that. You know, I'm not lying, when I don't climb a coconut tree, and I go back to climb one after a while, I feel weak. Like my body's just waking up again. It keeps you active, you know. Your legs, your arms, your abs, it's all getting it. You just gotta stay in the tree. So you're gonna get it.
And so we had a little experiment with the coconut, whipped it up in a pot with some cornmeal, and voila, 8 out of 10.
Crystal realized that we made a little error, but I don't believe it's an error. She starts laughing to herself and she said, look, we did it wrong. We're supposed to get oil from the coconut milk. So she said I should take it off and strain it. But really and truly, the oil's already cooked in there. Look, this is pure oil. It's juicy oil. We just put that on the fire and blend it. I think it's nicer that we do it this way because the heat extracts the oil from the coconut itself.
Yeah.
You hear that? That drop like oil in the pot. That no drop like water.
So as you can see the small particles, the small oil particles in it.
So right here we have this little I wonder like could never
Because
be.
hold the camera.
We don't want to see Disney, man.
Ah, they don't even want to do
Right,
it.
so serious business. We had to obviously like Crystal realized that there's a different method where you cook coconut milk instead of what's this guy talking about?
I got them.
Serious business. We switch over from the coconut mixed oil in the pot to just the coconut milk, and now it's mostly oil because everything, the water is evaporating like crazy fast, and Crystal is squeezing out all the oil and water
The coconut
back in the
milk.
pot.
I'm squeezing out the coconut milk.
Yeah, she's. So that's it right there. We're reducing all that stuff back into the pot. Let it cook for a little bit, evaporate all the water. You can already see all of this. Look at all the oil, man. Rich coconut oil. Me rich, me rich, me rich.
Can you hear the sound of that? That is the sound of coconut oil, my friend. This is real coconut oil.
So now I'm going to use the coconut oil as my base oil to make some rosemary oil. I am removing the leaves from the branches and prepping it to add the oil. And that's the oil. Now I'm going to pour it in the pot with the rosemary leaves, and I'm going to place it in a pot of boiling water and let it sit there for about 15 minutes. And voila, that's the finishing touch. So after I finished making the rosemary oil, I decided to make some guava leaf mixed with rosemary leaf water. It's very good and healthy for the hair. It promotes hair growth also. And that's the finishing touch, guys. So that's the water, and those two are the oils. Anyways, bye guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Toodles.